This is what people thought was going to happen once Israel struck Iran.
Everyone will please panic.
I want to make it very clear that I'm not a paid government spokesperson, I'm not a military strategist. We hear all about this on the news and mainstream media from politicians and officials and generals, but what about the people? And therefore right now I'm going to go around this city, the heart and the center of Israel. I'm going to ask how the people feel about the strike last night in Iran. This morning at 3:30 a.m., Israel struck Iran. What are your thoughts on it right now?
I woke up a little surprised. I thought it was going to be a little later, but trying to stay positive, still getting my Friday flowers, not letting it bring me down. Look, Saturday night, we were all stuck in our homes wondering what was going to happen, and even then, I was planning to go to the same bomb shelter as friends, bring some wine, make a good time out of it. If we made it through that, this is chips.
I think we probably did the right thing by not escalating the situation too much. I think the main focus should be on Gaza right now, getting the hostages back. We're already seen that they can't really hurt us in a serious way. I also think that many people around Israel since October 7th reduced their fear from airstrikes and rockets compared to actual infiltrations by terrorists.
We're pretty chill. You know, we just talked about it, that there was an attack on Iran and now we're going to drink coffee here. It's pretty crazy, but I think we have a strong army and I feel really safe. It's crazy that 1 hour drive from here, it's like a war and rockets. And
as a person, I'm continue my life as usual. This is my main goal. If there is a problem and there is an order to be in the shelter, I'm doing what they say. But I'm trying to keep life as normal and as usual. It's not a regular situation. It's very complicated. I think we are strong, the Jewish people. I think we can handle it.
So from a pure logical perspective, I think it was to be expected in a rational response. Life has to go on. You kind of have to enjoy yourself. I should also add to this that I just came from the States 2 weeks ago. My welcome to Israel was all the stuff that was happening. But you kind of move on and you just learn to enjoy the life here because it's funny, I was just thinking as I was walking, I was my quality of overall happiness in life here is just drastically increased over the last couple weeks.
I'm gonna be honest, the strike was at 3:30 in the morning. I didn't hear about it. I didn't see it until I woke up. After I started my day, after I left, went to the gym, went to the beach, and honestly, there was no sign here that anything happened. The beach was popping, everyone is out, everyone is smiling, the sun is shining, and that's honestly the way it is here. You see things from abroad, you see them on the news, it seems so much worse, it seems so much scarier, but the reality is, first of all, we feel safe here, both mentally and physically.
So actually, he's a combat soldier, and he came back from Gaza 2 weeks ago, and he can tell you that we're in Tel Aviv right now, and things here are pretty normal. People are having fun, and although the situation is still pretty bad, we're normal, but we are confident that we will win eventually.
Maybe because Iran is so far from here, so maybe on the next days we'll feel it more.
I'm very confident in my country, in my people. When I'm fighting, I'm thinking about my friends, my family, just the people drinking coffee here, and I can see it now. It's making me happy to see that when I'm having a bad day overseas, I have a tough week or tough month or 2 months. I was been there 60 days in a row, almost 2 months. And now I can see all the people, the colors, a little kid drinking hot chocolate, eating ice cream.
It's just past noon here in Israel, Friday, April 19th. Look at this. Look at this. Everybody's outside. Everybody's living life on the beach. Soccer, fuchi volley. Less than 12 hours ago, in the middle of a war. So it sounds like even when we strike back, it sounds like life just continues on. It doesn't seem like people are stopping what they're doing and we're hiding in shelters all the time.
Look, there's no other way to do it. Really, if we want to keep living our lives, if we want to prevent ourselves from going insane, this is what we have to do. We owe it to ourselves to keep getting our flowers on Friday, to bring wine to the bomb shelter, to make a good time out of the craziness that we live in.
I think we are already pretty used to alarms and rocket fire, drones, things like that. So I wouldn't, like, you can look around. All the people here are just living their life, not getting scared of Iran. Personally, it wouldn't affect me so much.
What makes you feel safe?
I don't know, my friends in the army, I know them, I trust them, I know I'm in safe hands. It's the safest place to be.
Many people were in fear last Saturday night when all the media said that they were going to attack us. I was calm in this situation. I slept all night. I'm trying to bring the light, to continue life as usual. I think it's a battle between the light and the dark, and the light will win. The light already wins. When I bring the light and I'm not so afraid and I continue to live, the light will win.
Look around you. Like, it's perfect out, the people are happy. Like, at the end of the day, like, if something were to happen, like, at the end, I know that I'm living a most fulfilled life and moment right now. One of the things that I always say to folks when they try to understand the not even the conflict, but just life here, is like, come and see it for yourself and then make your own determination about things.
We just continue going on with life, and it's important to keep going that way, and it's important that people know that despite all the threats, despite everything that's going on, we're not going to let it get us down. I would say anybody all over the world should come here to understand and see what enjoying life is like, despite all these threats and despite everything that's happening.
I'm very proud in my country because it's special, because when we have a bad time for all of the country, we stick together no matter what, where we came from. I'm happy to see the people, it makes me happy. This is from what I take my energy, to see the people and all the kids and the family, and for my family, my friend.
And so just 10 hours ago, Israel struck Iran at 3:30 in the morning, Israel local time. And you can see, you can hear and understand by different people, different walks of life, ages, the perspective on how things are really going on right now in Israel, how people really feel despite the war, violence, and the threats, and the tension. This is what life is really like. With that being said, I'll leave you with this. So as you can tell, Israelis are clearly terrified by the upcoming Iranian response by flying mopeds here to Israel. They are sitting here, enjoying the sun, enjoying the vitamin D, playing volleyball, fuchi volley. So clearly, after watching this video, I hope you are able to understand what the actual sentiment is, how Israelis really feel about the response by Israel, and how they really feel about living life here in Israel in the middle of a war.